Hi, welcome back to Storytime with the Huntington Beach Public Library. My name is Miss Maribel and I hope you're doing well. My friends, what do you think our theme is for this week? Any ideas? If you guessed penguins, you're right. Our theme for this week is penguins. Our first story is called Grumpy Pants, and it was written by Claire Messer. Penguin was in a bad mood, a very bad mood. He didn't know why, and he didn't care. He stomped his feet all the way home. Maybe he's just having a bad day. He pulled off his grumpy coat and kicked off his grumpy boots, but he was still grumpy. He tried to shake it off, but he was still grumpy. So he pulled off one grumpy sock and then the other, but he was still grumpy. So he took off his grumpy overalls. Nope, still grumpy. Finally, he took off his grumpy underpants. I'm still grumpy, you know. Then Penguin took a deep breath and he counted. 1, 2, 3. Splash! The water was nice and cold. Penguin played with his duck. He hid under the water and made himself a bubble beard. Little by little, he was starting to feel much better. It was time to get out of the tub. He put on his favorite pajamas and he had a steaming cup of hot chocolate. Ooh, that's yummy. He read his favorite book, he found his favorite teddy, and climbed into bed. As Penguin fell asleep, he knew that tomorrow would be a good day because all of the grumpiness had been washed away. The end. Yay! All right, friends, and then don't forget that any videos, Storytime videos that you watch during the month of January count towards the winter reading program that we have from January 1st to January 30 or 31st. It's the last day of January. All right, so those count as well. Any stories that you listen to also on Hoopla or any of our online books, you can do that as well, or any books that you check out from the library too. So make sure to participate in our winter reading program for the month of January. All right, my friends, our second book is called Penguin Problems, and it was written by Jory John and Lane Smith. Here's our little penguin. It's way too early. My beak is cold. What's with all the squawking, you guys? It snowed some more last night, and I don't even like snow. It's too bright out here. I'm hungry. I'd like a fish. Where are all the fish? Hey fish, get out here. The ocean smells too salty today. I'm not buoyant enough. I sink like a dumb rock. It's way too dark down here. Brr. I said brr. Oh, great, an orca. Oh, great, a leopard seal. Oh, great, a shark. What is it with this place? I think he's having a bad day, right? I don't like being hunted. I'm still hungry, but my flippers ache. I waddle too much. I look silly when I waddle. See? Waddle, waddle, waddle. I wish I could fly, but I can't. See? Everybody looks the same as me. I look the same as everybody else. Mom, I literally have no idea who you are. Dad, I literally have no idea what you're talking about. My name is Mortimer. Can't find his mom or dad. I have so many problems, and nobody even cares. Excuse me, sir. What? Good afternoon. I sense that today has been difficult, but lo, look around you, penguin. Have you noticed the way the mountains are reflected in the ocean like a painting? Have you gazed upon the blue of the cloudless winter sky, my friend? Have you felt the sun as it gently warms your back? Have you simply stood with your penguin brothers and sisters and elders who adore you? Yes, some things are challenging out here. Yes, we all have difficult moments from one walrus to polar bears, from whales to penguins. But hear me now, my new friend. I wouldn't trade my life for any other, and I'm quite sure you wouldn't either. I am certain that when you think about it, you'll realize that you are exactly where you need to be. Please think about what I said, penguin. Goodbye for now. So he's telling him to appreciate what he has and be grateful, and not to focus on all the problems. Who the heck was that guy? Why do strangers always talk to me? Walruses don't understand penguin problems. Okay. Maybe that walrus has a point. After all, I do love the mountains. And the ocean, and the sky, and I have family and friends. This is my only home, and this is my only life. Maybe things will work out after all. My beak is cold. It gets dark way too early. The end. All right, friends. Our last book is called I Can't Fly. I Can Fly by Fifi Kuo. Little Penguin wanted to fly like other birds. Why can't I fly? Asked Little Penguin. Ha, said Bull. Penguins can't fly. But I do have wings, thought Little Penguin. So Little Penguin flopped. He flopped some more, and then he flopped really hard. Little Penguin waddled as fast as his little legs could carry him. And he leapt. Whoosh! Splat! He landed in front of his dad. What are you doing, Little Penguin? Asked Dad. I want to fly, said Little Penguin, like other birds. Penguins can't fly, said Dad. Penguins swim. I'm sure I can fly, thought Little Penguin. What do you guys think? Do you think you can fly? Let's see. So Little Penguin penguin flipped and flopped his little wings, and then he flipped and flopped some more. Little penguin was exhausted. I know I can do better, said little penguin. He slipped and bumped and tripped and he fell splash into the sea. There he goes. Down into the sea. Dad was close by, and he took little penguin's wing. They swam below the sea, they leapt above the sea, they flew in the air and dived again and again. This is just like flying, thought little penguin. Swimming is like flying, isn't it, Dad? Almost the same, my little penguin. I can fly. The end. Yay! All right, friends, are you ready for our craft? All right, let's go. Hey guys, so today we're going to be making a toilet paper roll penguin. And what you're going to need is a piece of black construction paper or a black cardstock, or if you have just regular printing paper that's black, that'll work too. I'm using a black construction paper, 9 by 12 inches. You'll need this penguin template, which I will upload on, I'll upload the link in the description to the Google Drive where you can download this template and other templates from past videos. You'll need a toilet paper roll, glue stick, googly eyes. If you don't have them, that's okay. You could draw them on or use the extra white space here to cut out circles and make eyes for them if you don't have googly eyes, so that's okay. You'll need scissors, and you'll need your coloring elements, so markers, crayons, color pencils, anything like that that you're going to use to color. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our toilet paper roll and we're going to use it to measure the width of this black construction paper, and then we're going to take a pencil or marker or a pen, anything you have that you can write with. And what we're going to do is we're going to use that as a guide and kind of draw little lines of where the toilet paper ends, so we know what width we're going to cut this. Okay, so we're going to keep rolling and we'll keep drawing lines. And we're going to do this till we get all the way down, so we know how far to cut. We don't make any mistakes. Just line the edge of the toilet paper roll with the edge of the paper, and on the other side, draw your line. We're going to go ahead and keep going down. I don't think we'll need the whole thing, so I won't go all the way down, so let me just kind of guesstimate how far I'll have to go here, so I don't have to cut out the whole thing. Let's see, looks like it's about here. So I'm going to roll it, and then that's about how much I'll need. So then let's go ahead and cut using our scissors on the lines that we've drawn. If you can see them right here, they're in pencil. Let's go ahead and cut on those lines. And then we'll use the other guide that we did right here, which is about all the way around what the paper will go around the roll. So I have that right here. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to set the black paper aside. I'm going to put some glue on here so that we can glue this to our toilet paper roll. Let's go ahead and do that. Make sure we put enough glue on the edge so that it seals. Otherwise, it'll just open back up. And if you have trouble gluing it down, you could also use a piece of tape to close the end. So let's go ahead and put our toilet paper roll on. And I'm gonna start rolling. Make sure it's on the edge so it gets completely covered. Let's go ahead all the way around and then close. You might have to move it a little bit just to make sure the whole surface is covered. So then once you're done, like I said, make sure you have lots of glue right here on this edge so that when you press it down, it actually closes. All right, and so then you're gonna have something like this and you're good. Next, what we're gonna do is color our arms, our beak. The belly is going to remain white for me because I want a white belly. If you want a different color belly, go ahead and color that as well. And then it's little flippers, it's feet. So let's go ahead and color that. I'm going to speed through because I don't think you guys want to watch me color for like 10 minutes or 5. So I'll speed through it. If you need to pause, go ahead and pause and then hit play again when you're ready to move on to the next step, okay? Alright guys, and if you color outside the line, that's okay, don't worry, because we'll cut it out so it won't really be much of an issue. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut out our parts. And again, I'm going to speed through this because, yeah, you don't want to watch me cutting. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is start gluing our parts to our penguin. First thing, I'm going to go ahead and glue the belly. So I am going to put glue. I'll put glue on the side that has the black line so that when I glue it, it just shows the side without any lines. So I'm going to put glue on this side where I can still see the line from the template. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on there. Make sure you have enough so it stays in place. Okay. And we're going to glue that, and make sure you line up, oops, you line your belly right with the edge of the roll. Oops, let me move it over here because I don't want the seam to be seen. So I'm going to do it opposite to the seam, right on this side. Just like that, we're going to line up the edge with this edge, and then we're going to put some pressure, apply some pressure to make sure it stays down, because the paper is a little bit thick and stiff, so it's going to naturally want to lift the edges. So just make sure you put lots of pressure and lots of glue so that it stays down. Okay, just like so. And if you have trouble, just add a little bit more glue. If you're really feeling like you're struggling, you could always tape it down. But for aesthetics, probably glue without the tape is good. So there we go. And then next we are going to glue our flippers. So let's put some glue just on the tip of where the arm, that rounded arm is. Okay, not the point, but on the opposite end of the point. Put a little dab glue. Make sure you have enough so that, again, the wing stays secured. And then we're going to put it about halfway up. I'm going to go ahead and put some pressure on that. Okay, and then let's just fold up a little piece, just like that. And then make sure that our other part is secured down. Okay, just like so. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the same with the other one. I'll just kind of fold it a little bit beforehand. Like that. And then go ahead and add some glue onto that little tab. Make sure you have enough so that it stays down. And then I'm going to glue it to the opposite side. I'm going to figure out right about here, it looks like. Put this down, just like that.
I'm going to kind of put them in the right spot. You can finagle them to make sure they're in the spot where you think they look good. Okay, so there's the side view. One's kind of lifted a little bit and one is a little bit more. There we go. That's what it looks like. Kind of when you're happy with the positioning, go ahead and you can let it sit just like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our beak and right on that fold line, go ahead and fold. Remember not to cut that when you're cutting out. That's a fold line. So then go ahead and fold just like so. And then we're going to put glue on the bottom, or whichever, you know, on one end. We're not going to put them on both, just the bottom, or the place you deem the bottom of the mouth. For me, it's going to be right on this end. So I'm going to put glue on this end. And then I'm going to glue that beak right here. Just like so. Might move a little bit around, so let's make sure we put a lot of pressure. Oh, there goes our wing. See, that's what I mean about putting glue on there. Alright, so it looks like that one is pasted on very well. Just like that, so you can see that it has a little bit of movement. Let's go ahead and put some more glue on our wing so that we can get it back on. Alright, so there we go. Let's glue it back in place. There we go. That looks about right. Okay, so then let's go ahead and do its flippers. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold this a little forward like this and have that little tab right here. We're going to do the same with the other flipper. Fold it a little bit, and if you want, you could put them together and fold them together so you don't have to guess where you folded the other one. And then on this little tab, this little folded tab right here, what we're going to do is we're going to put glue right here, and then we're going to glue it to the inside like this of the toilet paper roll. So kind of get an idea of where you want its feet to be. I'm going to say about here. And so I'm going to go ahead and on that little tab that I folded, put lots of glue to make sure that it sticks to our toilet paper roll, because again, it is thick paper and it has the tendency to want to come off because it's so heavy compared to normal paper. So there we go. So there's one leg. I'm going to glue it against the toilet paper roll. So there's one. I'm going to go ahead and repeat on the other leg. And there we go. Make sure we put again enough glue, otherwise it will not stick on there. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to do the same step. Put the tab up and stick. Apply pressure just like so. Sticking on there. Okay, and then when you unfold slightly, that's what it looks like. Okay, and then next and last, we are going to put the googly eyes on. Mine are adhesive, so all I have to do is like a sticker type, so all I have to do is take off the sticker part and then apply. If you don't have googly eyes, you can go ahead and use your spare white pieces of paper that are left over from your penguin template and cut circles out and then put little dots in the middle for eyes and glue those on its face instead. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure the eyes are about even, about so. And there we go. That is what our penguin looks like. What do you guys think? Its feet, and it could totally stand. So you can have it sitting on your desk, or on a shelf, or somewhere in your room, on your dresser. Alright, what do you guys think? It's super cute. Can't wait to see yours. Make sure you tag us If you make your craft on Instagram or anywhere else, our Instagram handle is HBCA Library, I believe. I'll put the handle in the description box as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this craft, and then I'll see you next Saturday. Bye!